Okay, we are into August. It is like we kind of getting like a crisp in the air at night. It feels like fall's around the corner. I know we're gonna get a hot spurt coming back at us.
Humid as all get out because we've been getting some rain lately, so it's gonna be an interesting. It's gonna be an interesting fall, I think.
Yeah, but that brings me to Ferrous markets. We didn't have any clarity. I know back east they saw some up numbers.
There's some up money, being doled out, and I think it just depends on your area. Mill supply, just scrap supply in general, I feel is driving the price this month more than, say, mill demand on the new steel side. I think scrap is becoming a little harder to come by in certain areas, and whether that's river systems being shut down or, in the West, I mean, I would say because the export market has been still tough, which is really just because of the strong dollar. I mean, I think more than anything, we're not seeing that big up money or even decent up money compared to say some other sides. So we are anywhere from sideways to up 20, 10, 25 depending on the grade is what I've been hearing on the streets. So sometimes sideways ain't the worst.
I'll take sideways.
Sideways
makes me happier than down.
Yeah.
So is the strong dollar killing copper? Is that what took the steam out of it?
I don't know. I think it's just a trader's game. I mean, should copper have ran all the way to $4 so quick? Like, I don't know. I mean, probably you can make an argument for both sides. I posted a picture this morning on LinkedIn about the copper inventory in Shanghai on their exchange and just kind of the dwindling copper inventory. There was an article on Bloomberg that came through yesterday or this morning. I can't remember, but I read it this morning. And they were talking about, a good jag of the world's copper inventory is held in China. And it was just showing how the stockpile has been dwindling. So, I mean, you could probably make a case that inventory numbers, and maybe future projected, volumes needed to electrify everything. Maybe maybe it's underpriced. So
there's still some run in it.
Does the dollar, the strong dollar, maybe put a ceiling on the price? I think probably there's a certain amount of that.
Do we break $4 this month again? We haven't had a good bet in a while.
Yeah.
Do you want to make a bet?
I think we do.
We break 4?
Yeah.
All right. I'm anything.
This month?
This month.
Yeah.
You got a lot of month left.
Yeah.
I want you to win one.
I think you're like a layup.
I think you're right.
So we break 386. Yes.
Well, if we break 4, doesn't matter how long it lasts. We break 4, you win.
Okay.
If you win, I will make some blessed bags. That's what I'll do.
Ultimately, we'll make them all together. I mean,
there we go. Maybe we can get to. Maybe our families can get together and make them.
Yeah, I'm thinking sometime around when the weather turns a little bit. Just because I think then that's when it's like stuff like that becomes necessary. Because people aren't necessarily prepared when the weather turns. It's like they're just used to being hot, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, now it's cold. Like, kind of puts them in a bind. So that's at least my intent.
Maybe this fall we'll build them.
What we have a really important question that we were just discussing. Where did you take your prom to dinner your senior year in high school?
The fanciest place in Caldwell at the time. Caldwell, if anyone's familiar with Caldwell, there's some really nice places now that are a little spendy.
Okay.
But back when I was in high school, one of the nicest places was the little Mexican place called Tacos Michoacan. And we went there, and that's a place that, at the time would have bullet holes in the walls and the windows sometimes, It's one of those places, but they had phenomenal food. I think there's still a restaurant there. I'm not even sure what it's called anymore.
Okay.
But how about you?
El Rodeo. Or El Rodejo, or however, but it's a Mexican food
It's a
place
good place
in downtown Nampa.
That's still open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just in a really tough, shitty part of Nampa, at least at that time, and it was in the bottom of an old hotel.
It still is. I actually go there after my
best chili Colorado that you're gonna find, at least in my short existence in life. If you want a good chili Colorado, that's the spot. So
we go to my nephew's basketball games in Nampa,
Yeah.
They're always around there, so that's our tradition. We always go there because they have phenomenal food, and you wouldn't think it because it's in like a really shitty hotel.
And nothing's changed. Like they haven't changed the chairs, they haven't changed the booths, they haven't changed anything. It's all still the same.
And if you're a young kid out there trying to date someone, take them to a shitty restaurant with amazing food, and if they don't like that, let them go.
You know where you stand.
Let them go.
Yeah. There's your advice for the day. So what do you think about Scrub? I don't know, but I know if you're going to go on a date, take them to a shitty looking place with good food, and then you'll know where you stand.
You'll know what you're getting into. Thank you, everybody.
Have a great day.